Hi, I'm Liz.
And I'm Lil.
Would you like to introduce the topic of today?
So,
I think so.
we're gonna do a college roommate tag.
Since we are roommates in college,
This
starting
is-
our second semester,
This is
pretty
very
fresh.
chill. Yeah. So we have these questions
What do
that
we have on the menu for
I found.
today? Come on now,
Okay.
let's read.
So the first question is: were you guys friends before you were roommates?
No, we were actually mortal
We were
enemies,
we
and I
didn't
wanted
like each
to
other at
kill
all.
her. And then we became roommates, and we had to get along. And then we decided we loved each other as friends.
Yeah.
No,
No,
we
that
actually
really
never
happened.
met each other. Which, we probably knew the enemies wasn't real. We never met each other, but we did, when we found out we were roommates, we contacted through email and then text and got together to have dinner once before the semester started.
We went to Noodles and Company. That was pretty cool.
Yeah. I pulled up to the house and I was like, wow, she has purple hair. And then we went out.
It was fun. Okay. What was your first impression of each other?
So this is like I said, it was, I guess, a bit interesting that you had purple hair, just because it's not as usual.
Normal.
But I wasn't too freaked out by that.
Yeah.
It's hard to recall the exact first impression since I actually know you now.
Yeah. I think that my first impression of you was that you were really weird because you didn't like fidget spinners and you didn't have purple hair. Purple hair?
Purple hair?
You didn't
Oh,
have purple
really?
hair? That's kind of...
No, honestly.
Honestly. I was scared because she was very intimidating.
No,
No.
just because we didn't know each other and we were going to be roommates.
And I had never been a roommate with anybody other than family before, so that was a thing. That happened.
It was fairly interesting now that you mentioned fidget spinners. After we ate dinner, we went and walked around downtown, and we came to a toy store, and she said, yeah, let's go in. I thought, well, okay, that's normal. But then we came to the rack of these fidget spinners, and I was like, oh boy, fidget spinners. Man, those fidget spinners are all so popular. And I wasn't quite a fan. And then Lily pulls out her purse. There's like 10 fidget spinners in there. She's like, I like fidget spinners.
Yeah, and that's when Liz found out that I was just a weirdo. That, like,
No.
toys, like fingerlings and fidget spinners.
Fidget spinners.
Yeah.
But that's okay. I'm a very happy person. And that is fun.
Yeah, so fun. Who does most of the chores?
I don't know.
I think we just
About the
keep
same.
ourselves, like, our space is clean.
Suppose we could wash the sink a bit more, but we've both done that.
Yeah.
We both sweep up when it needs to be swept.
You're the only one that's vacuumed, though.
We've
More
only
because
vacuumed
I
about
didn't-
twice.
I didn't know.
You didn't know where the vacuum was. You didn't know there existed one. A little handheld one.
Yeah, I didn't know it was a thing that was here.
So
She's just done that, and that's just been that.
not too much to do since it's just a college dorm.
Yeah.
So that's fortunate.
Who is the noisy roommate? Just kidding, it's me. I know. It's fine.
So, yes.
We're not noisy.
Neither
But-
of us is quite noisy, but of the two of us, she is the louder, more spontaneous one.
Yeah, super spontaneous. I don't think
As you
I'm
like to
loud.
say, you're
Just
spontaneous.
spontaneous. If there is anything you could throw out that belongs to the other person,
Oh.
what would it be?
Oh boy, I feel like I know what you'd say for me, although it's not exactly mine. It's a skull.
Oh yeah, that's mine actually. But then I gave it to a
But I-
friend, and the friend gave it back to her because she liked it so much. And it's so
A
annoying.
plastic Halloween skull, and its jaw hinges.
And
it
she
can
goes,
"Meh, meh, meh."
it's so irritating. I hit it, and then I found it on accident, forgetting where I put it, and then it scared me.
I love that.
What about you?
Of yours, I don't know. You have a lot of toys. Okay, earlier in the first semester, I would have thrown away her bubbles because she had a bubble wand.
I
and
still
she-
have it. It's in there.
You don't just incessantly inundate me with bubbles
This is
day
true.
and night and all over me.
I don't. I don't do that.
So-
I've grown up since last semester, except for the fact that I have fingerlings and fidget spinners and bouncy balls and games. I'm a child. That's a thing that happened. Okay. So you can buy bubbles.
Yeah, I think the bubbles.
Which one of you gets easily frightened?
I know, I startle.
You get frightened.
Do I startle more?
You do. Like when
Okay.
I popped out of the bed.
I think that startled me. And when you popped out from behind the desk. Maybe it's just because you've tried to startle me more.
This is true, but
That's true.
you don't like scary movies though either. And I went to
they're not my
Erebus.
favorite. Oh, yeah, you went
And
to
I
the
didn't get
huge
that
haunted
scared.
house,
I mean,
Erebus.
I
would
had to
not
go to
have
the
liked
bathroom
that.
before I walked in, so that explained that thing that happened. But yeah. Ready. Who takes the longest to get ready? Not the longer.
The longest.
I think it's you.
Yeah. That would be me.
However, if we're talking about in the morning, it'd be her. But when we were getting ready for the dance, I took longer because,
She put makeup and stuff.
and like I tried to get my hair like straight
And I just said, whatever, put on my dress.
and went.
I was ready to go. In the morning,
It's you because I don't
we
get out of bed.
both take a fairly short amount of time, but Lily just rolls out of bed and goes to class. So it's shorter.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think you're right.
I think that's all I have to say on the matter.
Who is a bigger foodie?
Foodie.
Like, who likes food more, I think?
I don't know, it's hard to say when neither of us is much of a foodie.
I really like food.
I thought foodie, like, you, like, know a lot about food, or, like... you're,
No. It's like who eats more food.
You, I guess. I don't know. You get more excited about food, I think.
Yeah, I definitely.
Chocolate milk.
Oh yeah, chocolate milk. That's my favorite. Literal favorite. Like,
Out of
For
all
sure.
the things, even more favorite than me as a person.
everything. Chocolate milk is life. Have you ever had to cover up a lie for your roommate?
No. We've not gotten into that type of situation, I don't think.
No.
Even if we did, would we tell y'all?
Right, really?
Do we need to do this? No.
Is it Becca?
I'm
Oh,
gonna
it's
do
our
one
wonderful
of
friend
those.
Becca. Look at that.
Hi, I'm using your microwave.
Have you ever pulled a prank on your roommate? If so, what?
Yes. Just yesterday. So, we have our setup. We have bunk beds. This is Lily's bed. This is the blanket. So, her bed's up there, so she has a fort. But also, under the bed, there's the hidey hole, as we like to call it, where there's enough room for a person. Though I was in the bathroom, Becca came in, and
As
she
she
and
does.
Lily conspired. Lily was under the bed, and Becca, when I came out, was pretending to talk to Lily in the fort. And I said, "Oh, look, you got to see your fort." And I pulled back the curtain, and she wasn't there. And I was shook. I didn't know where she'd gone. And then she popped out and scared me from under the bed, so then I knew. But then became the hidey hole. That's how it was born. Just before
I
that,
mean, hide in the hiding
I
hole.
walked into the room,
Like, pop up.
and she jumped out from behind a desk. It scared me, so it was like twice in one day.
It was great.
Oh, what about the quarter in the boot?
Oh, yeah, there's that too.
That might have been the same day, honestly.
I was just getting there all day.
The whole prank was she put a quarter in my boot, so when I put on my boot, I had to shake out the quarter.
Great times.
I mean,
I don't think
was,
you've ever
I
pranked
was
me,
very
though.
shocked. There was a quarter in my boot, so I
I mean,
guess you got me.
I think the
Man.
biggest prank you pulled on me is like taking my phone or something. You're not very.
Did I
much
even
of-
do that? I've just
Somebody did,
I've tried to jump out and scare you a couple times.
but it never worked.
I mean, I kind of feel
Can you
bad
prank me by
then.
giving me money?
What?
Can you prank me by giving me money?
You're gonna put a quarter in your boot?
Yeah, just
I'm
prank everyone by
hungry.
giving them money.
Okay. Next question. Have you ever had to lie to your roommate about their outfit and said it looked good even though it didn't?
Man, they're trying to expose us and cause a rift between roommates or something.
Yeah.
What if that happened?
Did that? I don't
No, sometimes I don't always know what to say about outfits, so I just say it looks fine.
Your outfits are always the same. What am I gonna say about it?
T-shirt and jeans. Liz, that looks terrible today. Well, I must have looked terrible all the other days.
Right.
What would she say? I would just feel bad all the time.
Right. So, no.
No, you
Liz,
generally
you're-
look. I'm not usually embarrassed to be out with you in whatever you're wearing.
Not usually.
No, you look
Except for
fine.
when I wore the turtle onesie
She did wear a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle onesie
on Halloween.
on Halloween.
It was Halloween.
It was okay for Halloween.
Okay, what is the dumbest thing you've ever done together?
Oh my gosh, there have been so many things. Maybe this might be number one.
This is not a dumb
Well,
thing.
I have an
The
idea
world
of
may
the
never
dumbest thing.
know.
That was a dumb thing, but I didn't do that. No, don't give that to her.
Hey, okay, this is the skull.
We also have Gregor's at Liz's house.
You have to put your house.
We also have a frog Lily obtained from Salvation Army. It's a bit creepy on first glance, but you get to love him. He came to our houses during the break, and now that we're back at school, I forgot to bring him.
So
we
there's
have the
that.
skull.
Yeah, nobody cares about the skull. But the skull. Oh wait, ow! Bit me.
I care about school.
Okay, he's gonna go here.
Okay.
He can watch you and judge you.
I think
Becca could make him talk.
that is all.
It may be. So, that does seem to be all of the questions. Thanks for watching our first video.
Number 1.
Probably just to all of our friends and immediate family. Well, we'll see.
We'll see.
Bye.
Bye.
Our presence immediate family.
Wait, subscribe and like. All right, bye.